The Mortal Kombat Legacy. What does Mortal Kombat 1 mean to you?
Hilarity.
Thanks.
Yes.
What does Mortal Kombat mean to you, Kenny?
Mortal Kombat.
The beginning.
The beginning. So I think we can all agree. I played MK1 on a SNES, so I played the super neutered version. Like,
Yeah, so did I.
They bled gray. And I was like,
No fatal.
I think it was the first conscious moment as a child where I was able to put something into perspective in a video game, and I was like, this plays bad.
Yeah.
This game doesn't play great. And even as like a very young child, I think I was like maybe 10 or, oh god, I don't even know how fucking young I was when MK came out. It was the first thing I was just like, I don't know about this game, but it's really cool because the heads that rip off and everything like that.
So you never played it in the arcades. You played it the first time.
I played it for the first time at home, like at my friend's house.
okay.
My mom would not let me have Mortal Kombat.
Of course, but
Yeah.
in the arcade days, you just never visited.
So the first time I remember actually playing an MK game in arcades was MK2.
Okay.
And then I got MK2 on SNES because guess what? MK2 on SNES was fantastic. Like it was the better version of MK2.
Yeah.
Because they actually had the gore and they brought that shit back. So for anyone that's unfamiliar with the Mortal Kombat Legacy, we did this 5 years ago.
Was it 5 years? Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
You guys are concentrating.
Until
Steven,
2.
you know any exploits against the computer in MK1? Steven, answer my questions.
He wants to beat me.
Steven, why do you want to win so hard?
What happened? I'm sorry.
couldn't even talk.
What? Oh, what happened? What are you doing? This guy. He was trying to jump on
He could not even say one
What?
He was playing like he was in EVO Finals.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, he's doing footsies.
The Fatal, here we go!
Hey!
Okay, rate it.
We're rating,
7.
I'll give it a 7.
That's
Yeah.
a 7?
It's fast.
Time.
She praises the sun.
Yes.
For the time that it is, yes. That's a solid 6.5.
6.5. We got 0.5?
Yes, we had been at
Was there
0.5. We've been at
6.9 somewhere in there?
Nah.
All right, well, there you go. There's a 7. Swear to God, if you guys don't get this head rip fatality,
Kenny, please, stop
I'm gonna
moving.
do it myself.
Yeah! 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that is one of the best ones.
best fatalities.
I'd say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
For MK?
10 out of 10.
MK1?
Best fatality
For
out of the
MK1?
others. Got it.
9 out of 10. Get it.
Because by the time he falls, he's going to be, yeah.
That's like the best one in the game.
Well, only when it's
Only
the pit.
when it, yeah, only
Well,
when it's
I mean,
the
okay,
pit.
if you have the pit,
Yeah, if you have the pit.
it's like,
that's
I'm
a
gonna
9.
say it's like a 9, yeah.
Spear. There you go.
There
we go.
I gotta be right.
That's the 9. Sub-Zero is the 10.
Yeah, I might say Sub-Zero's the 10, that one's a 9.
That
Yeah.
one's a 9.
Maybe my convenience are gonna flip-flop, but that one is classic and good.
Yeah.
And
Solid
you hear the heartbeat.
Heartbeat, yeah.
Yeah, that one's also a 9.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
solid
good
9.
classic
It
ass
was,
fatality.
it was very, like,
That one was nasty back in the day.
yeah, back in the day.
Finish him.
Uh,
Oh! So triple head punch, by
It
the
was
way.
double, yeah.
By the way, also an 8.
yeah, solid
8.
Yeah, solid 8.
It's
solid
an 8.
Oh, that probably has the most
like
blood.
that
It's
That probably
okay.
has the most
I
blood.
like
in
that
it.
one. That was a 7. I always liked that when I was a kid. He just
That's a
looked-
solid 8, man.
Yeah, I give it a 7.
Yeah, that's a solid 8. Oh, jeez.
So the
Not
best
a-
one
not a
is
big cast.
obviously Sub-Zero.
Yes. Yes.
Sub-Zero.
We have to try to get the Kano one, though. Like, we have to try.
With Johnny?
I'm sorry, the triple head punch from
Oh,
Johnny.
yeah, you're good.
Do you even know how to do it?
It's just really fast after you do the first one.
Oh, shit!
You did the miss.
That is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, right it is.
10 out of 10.
Shit.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
What the?
Now, it starts always this stage, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that guy laughing in the background. It is actually supposed to be Shang Tsung who's laughing. All the people that are saying, finish him and fatality, flawless victory, fatality.
Coconut Dirk, thank you.
That's all Shang Tsung. And then in part 2, it's Shao Kahn who's saying this stuff. So it's kind of cool that they imported the voices of everything.
Oh,
Crayon, thank you.
To the bad guy bosses in the game.
You can't actually turn it to one round either, can you? But that would actually mess it up even if you could. Because you need to get the double flawless.
I tried to get it on this mode, on this version. I've never done it. Wow. Oh gosh.
Yeah, don't die. Don't. Oh god.
Wins.
Get over here. Dang son, yeah, yep. That's funny, yeah, that's true. This one played both. The protagonist and antagonist. Fuck you.
This SNES version doesn't
Fuck
need
you,
them.
Scorpion.
Yeah. Oh, it is unsafe.
Yeah, very. But unsafe for with certain characters like Johnny. Or I'm sorry, against Kano, he couldn't do much. The SNES couldn't process the shadows. I actually didn't notice that as a kid. There's no shadows on this. Actually, you know what? The shadows are the same. I think I remember that. The shadows are all the same. They're not individuals for each character, seeing when he falls and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's kind of the same,
like a little blob.
similar shit.
Yeah, it's like a little blob.
They're definitely not see-through either or transparent.
Yeah.
It's hard, black shadows.
Yeah, it's like a little black shadow on the bottom and shit like that. Nothing too special.
I mean, like a little circle.
Yeah, a little circle. Yeah,
Tiny
exactly.
little circle.
Street Fighter had that.
Yep.
Street Fighter had the same shit. It was like a little circle on the bottom.
Universal shadows.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
even if we lose here, I don't think it's...
I don't know if we're going to be able to get it. Yeah, because Reptile is weird. In terms of, which party shows up. Either way, I think we should just make the playthrough, make it happen.
How do we get to the
Look how
boss?
much easier it is
Yeah.
when you do the fucking slide. Crazy.
Whoa!
Let's see.
Wood!
Smash your wood. Yeah.
You have to get it right on the line, right? Not above
No,
it?
above it.
Yeah, but
Oh. Alright, any witches?
Yeah.
No witches!
witches.
Damn it.
oh,
Fuck them up, Kenny. Do fatals and shit. Fatalize and radalize.
so okay, if you got the witches, would you only get one chance of doing it? Like, let's say you lost and you come back.
I think
Would the witches
so.
come back?
I don't think they would.
I would.
I'm pretty sure you know.
That's really
I'm
fucking
pretty
tough.
sure it's like a one-time only.
Is it
kind
a
of
one-time
situation.
only thing?
I'll be at
Chat?
the Mortal Kombat cast.
Is that a one-time only chat? I don't
It
know.
might be. But yet.
What witches? There's, you know what? Never-
Witches, kites, Santa.
Santa?
Santa's one of them. Yeah, there's several silhouettes that fly
Oh
by them.
wow! I remember the witches. That's definitely one I remember.
Yeah, I thought it was witches too.
That was only game 5. Oh, that's probably why.
Oh.
A UFO, another. Okay, UFO.
Oh,
is
there
one of them.
actually was, yeah.
Yeah,
Aliens were huge in the 90s.
Peter Pan. Okay, chat. Now you're getting a little weird.
Hey, you do the playthrough. I'll do the Mortal Kombat 2 one because I can get to Jade and all this kind of all the other shit. You do the playthrough for this.
Sub-Zero, Steven. Become Sub-Zero.
God.
This is going poorly.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh, he just gave me the control. I didn't know what was going on. Oh god.
You've been fatal. Oh no, it's a fatal ours.
No. E.T. was up there? No
There was a
shit.
couple
What was some weird shit up there? Oh my god.
This isn't a Universal game. How the hell E.T. show up there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't make any damn
Right.
sense.
Hmm. No, chat, you're making stuff up here. I love the ooh.
Does the audience go woo in the background? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah, that's the audience. Oh, what the fuck?
2-hit combo. Ooh.
It was just the uppercut. The uppercut made people go ooh.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey.
Ah. Ooh. Ambo. Ooh.
Look at the eyes in the background. Squinting.
Just a bunch of normal-sized cats.
Yes.
That's all it is. Normal-sized cats. They pulled his mask off, and there's a chain connected to it.
Yeah.
He knows bald. How is he pulling him from his hair?
Grabbing him by the
It's
brain.
grabbing him by his brain.
Oh, Jesus.
Thick brain.
Ah.
What the hell was in the endurance fights again? I can't remember.
Two people.
Oh, did they just jump in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, without any
It's a
loading?
pain in the ass.
Yeah, they're thinking they're bringing that. I think they're bringing that back.
I hope not. I hated that.
Endurance.
shit. I hated that with a passion. I thought it was the biggest cop out to take your money. I was so fucking.
Well, that's what these games are designed for.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is an arcade game, so I mean, I
When Mortal
understand.
Kombat 1 sucked. By the time Mortal Kombat
Fuck,
2
Johnny.
and MK3 came out,
MK2
Oh,
is
she's good.
literally like the Street Fighter 2. Like it is. It's funny how all these fighting games got really good when their second iteration showed up. Like that, the second iteration is what kind of defined the series. For
Yeah.
the most
Oh, yeah.
part.
But I remember like most about Mortal Kombat 1 was this was the game that every kid in school was talking about.
Well, yeah, because you ripped heads off.
Yeah.
Yep.
It really didn't happen.
And
in
it was a
many
new
games.
fighting game, and it was trying to be like Street Fighter.
This is before Doom.
Yeah,
Like this predates. Like what? Mortal Kombat 1 was like 1992.
yeah.
I think. So yeah, it obviously copied Street Fighter. Like there's a whole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't. This game would not exist if it wasn't for Street Fighter
yes.
2.
Yes.
But like,
But that's the thing. It's a formula that worked for Midway at the time, but it was a formula that worked for Midway because, let's face it, they see what's popular. They say, okay, let's do that, and then we
That has been
mix it.
MK in a lot of its
That's been
history.
MK, and then they say, you know what, let's just make it better, or we make it different. You know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily make it better, but just make it different. And but yeah, okay,
yeah,
yeah, and then make it different. So, this is what they've been doing for a long time, and you can see it in their
Look,
games.
Chronica right here. This is Chronica.
What?
Chronica.
The food on the back?
No, like making the mirror match happen,
Incredible!
right? The
Incredible!
mirror match was actually done by Chronica.
Apparently, Chronica was a guy. According
Yeah,
to Ed.
and
Chronica
it-
was actually a male
Really?
Very
for
early on.
for most of the development, and only recently they said they actually changed Chronica into a female character.
Yeah.
This is different.
Yeah, a little different.
That's good. That's good.
Ah, how dare you!
So, dude, to you
So
now.
this brings back Mortal Kombat 1 to Mortal Kombat 11. They're facing a doppelganger of themselves.
Well, I mean, all they're doing is giving an actual explanation for a mirror match.
Exactly.
Right? like,
Yeah.
like, okay. Thanks, I guess. You know, like, oh, this was Chronica. She did this. I'll accept that.
Yeah. But
Fine, motherfucker.
Slide, motherfucker, slide!
Yeah, look at his mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Look what
guy's
happens to it.
jacked up.
Yeah,
it doesn't make
like-
any sense.
Like, his mask just turns into glop.
Yeah, have you seen the Ed Boon
This is gonna be
interview?
a problem. Huh?
Where he answered like 130,000 questions.
I'm not gonna say that with that one guy.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? He did it at the
capture studio.
Yeah, capture studio that we went to. This is great.
yeah, because they went there.
Yeah, they went there, which is awesome. So,
Kano looks like an asshole. Everything hurts.
and I still have to find another guy after this. Jesus Christ!
But when this game came out, I was a big Street Fighter fan.
Gotta figure out some exploits.
You know, this
Okay.
game's just trying to copy Street Fighter. And it's like, it's
yeah.
pretty cool.
I had MK2, but I didn't find Mortal Kombat to be a hell of a lot of fun until MK.
Did you see that?
No, but then when MK2 came out, that's when my
Your interest came in.
I think everyone was kind of
really
waiting.
hard.
Mortal Kombat was like a flash in the pan for
Yeah.
the first one, and then MK2 sort of defined itself as like, oh no, these games
It's
are
a
actually
fighting
really
game.
fun.
It's a
Yeah.
solid fighting game.
Yeah, and MK2 came out. That's when my obsession began. I was interested. I bought this.
See that exploit, guys? You can actually, God,
Oh no, what'd you do?
yeah. As soon as they get in, the music starts to kick in. But Sub-Zero is one of the only characters I can really like punish before they actually do anything. Same thing
Because
with
you can probably
Scorpion.
ice ball him, right?
Yeah, same thing with Scorpion though. Scorpion can also punish him really.
Oh, disrespectful.
What is
on
going
top of Kano,
Oh, it's on
Yeah,
top
he's
of
spreading
Kano's
his
body.
legs. Look at that. He spread his legs with his leg. Oh, man. What a jerk. Jeez.
So does everyone just pick Sub-Zero in this one?
Well, not everybody. I mean, I could pick Scorpion right now and just do that shit, but Sub-Zero had the best strats. As far as I can remember, because that was the
Because
only
Sub-Zero
character.
can jump in and then
just slide, yeah.
You get the most, like, damage.
I mean...
Stop it, Kano! Give me a shitter!
Ah!
Because sometimes they would fly. Those things would fly through a lot, and they don't.
Slide.
Oh. Hello, Scorponok.
Yeah. But I was like intrigued. I enjoyed the game. I'm like, I had to get it for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
But,
I never bought MK1. I played it on SNES and I was like, this game doesn't feel that great to play.
Yeah.
Like it just has a lot of delay and the moves felt slow and this just felt really sluggish.
Yeah.
Because you had played Street Fighter 2 already before that, and Street Fighter 2 felt actually good. But then MK2 came out and that kind of went away. Like MK2,
Yeah.
the characters were actually responsive and they fixed a lot of the gameplay issues.
Yeah. But I don't know. I always had. Oh gosh, yeah. I always had. It was easy for me to do the moves and all that good stuff.
Oh, slide, motherfucker! Ah!
Yeah, probably Sonya's really good. in
Who
this
is top
game.
tier in this game? I have no idea.
Probably Sonya. She's a really good anti-air. He can let you never jump.
Yeah, because the big like anti-air conversions start happening in MK3 where you could stand one somebody as they jump in at you and then run
Yeah.
and then get like juggle combos off shit. MK3 is really where like, oh nice, good job, Steven.
No, look at that
You
guy.
fatalized and
Oh,
brutalized.
that was a spinal. I always thought that was spinal when I was a kid.
the skeleton.
He had a sword?
The MK like combo structure pretty much came from MK3.
Yeah.
Yeah, the combo structure came from everything. And what's funny is that the MK structure came from them following the popularity of
Killer Instincts. Yep.
So-
And combo games.
Yep. It was like, hey, that's
Because
popular.
that was
let's do
the right around MK3 was the combo revolution, where
Yeah.
combos were what everyone had so much fun with in fighting games, and it still carries over to this day.
Yes, it does.
You know,
and you know
it's-
what? They weren't the only ones.
They weren't the only ones.
Yeah, everybody started doing combo counter, combos,
And then
shit.
it was just KI that embellished it like crazy. Like KI was like,
Well, they were the first.
screaming it and shit.
Yeah, they were the
like-
first, so,
well,
I
I mean, Street Fighter like recognized like, oh, this weird thing that people figured out how to get moves to chain together. Okay, so we'll actually put like little notifications in the game, like combo counters
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Which is funny because the Capcom didn't want that. It was a bug.
Yeah, it was, and that's what I mean. Is that they just left it in there because
Yeah,
it
was
was
like
fun.
Yeah, people were like, yeah, keep it in there. Like,
But
okay.
KI was the first game to really embellish that, like to be like, oh, we're gonna make our whole game that shit.
Yeah.
The whole game is gonna be that. Man, this thing's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, fucking endurance is a... And I think in because they took it away in part 2, right, Kenny?
Endurance?
It came back in 3.
3,
for
yeah,
sure.
it came back in 3. I remember
It was
that.
gone in 2. It came back in 3.
That shit was fucking annoying.
Yeah, KI was, dude. So
Oh,
what
insanely
happened?
fun to watch.
What happened with Killer Instinct and why it was really loud? That game's default audio. I have a Killer Instinct cabinet. That game's default audio is set to 20%, and it is loud as shit. And if you bump it to 100, it will it is ear-piercingly insane. So a lot of like machines, they'd have to crank up the audio to get attention. And yeah, dude, some of the KI machines were so damn loud. They were louder than anything.
Sub-Zero.
You have an MK2
KI
cabinet?
Gold, yeah, KI Gold.
I am
for
very
real.
jealous of you.
Did you ever have an MK2 cabinet?
He
I
did.
had an MK1.
I played it at his house.
MK1.
Yeah. Push the block button. Jesus. You go like this.
Yeah.
I got
Alright.
I got like this and like.
Opposite
Dude,
forward.
was- shit,
Was
man.
MK1 the one arcade game that had like the X button style where the block was
Yeah.
in the middle?
Same.
That started on MK1.
That started MK1.
Ugh.
It actually wasn't bad.
I
because
bought an MK1 and then I was gonna find a board to get MK2. But I
It
didn't know where to
actually
find it.
wasn't bad because it made sense. It made more sense than Street Fighter. Because if you really think about it, what does a human have? He has a right arm and a left arm, left kick, right kick. So, and then you have the
Wow.
block in the middle. So that made sense. It was just that.
Wait a minute.
What the
Is
fuck?
Is it left kick, right
No.
right punch? That's Tekken.
High punch, low punch.
This
Yeah,
is high
it's
punch,
Tekken,
low
yeah,
punch.
yeah.
So
Well,
it doesn't make any sense on MK.
It's the same concept, though.
Right, but it isn't that. It's
It
high punch,
isn't that.
low
It isn't
punch.
that. But it's the same concept. It's a right, left, right, left punch, right, left kick.
Sure.
And then
And it
block
makes
in
more
the
sense
middle.
on Tekken.
It does because it's a 2D fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 3D fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
You know, it's funny if you
Jesus,
hit
guys are
standing low punch, your punch is pretty high. Not really a low punch.
So, in terms of Mortal Kombat music, where does MK1 lie for you guys?
Really good.
Do you love this music?
You know what's cool? The character
It's very
starts.
classic, that's
it was
why.
very classic.
It was
It's
very
very
classic,
like a
yeah.
Kumite, like
It was more of a homage to
old school,
Wu-Tang and Shaolin. You know what I mean?
old school run.
Not like Wu-Tang. No, like
I was like, did that exist in
No,
92?
the actual Wu-Tang.
Run Shaw.
Yeah, the actual Wu-Tang.
Shaw Brother
homage,
movies.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So that's what the homage.
So you're
is.
telling me there was Wu-Tang before Wu-Tang?
Yes.
Yes, that's where they got it from.
Nah.
What?
Nah.
Max, please.
Nah, I think history's been rewritten.
You're right.
The Shaw Brothers films. That's what this is like a throwback to.
Wu-Tang's being a big shitter right
Yeah,
now.
right? Like, what a dick. Like, you're the first
Big
guy.
shitter.
You're the first
The
guy.
computers will be very big shitters.
What a dick. Look at that. I can understand Ed Boon's hatred for the character at this point. Because everybody was doing, Bruce Lee.
Liu Kang, and so I think he's trolling, but in that interview, he said he was the main character of Mortal Kombat, and Ed said for the past 7 games it's been Liu Kang.
Really?
I'm like, you're trolling.
Ah,
He's super.
jeez.
There's no way.
Technically, he's the champion of Earthrealm.
Yeah.
He used to be. Now it's Johnny Cage. He was not the champion of MKX. He definitely wasn't. It was.
Well, I mean, it wasn't the
Johnny
champion of
Cage.
MKX as well because he was dead.
Yeah, he was dead. It was Johnny Cage and his mysterious glow. He got that glow, the power.
Cassie Kage glow.
Yeah, him and his daughter apparently had like this mysterious glow, which is kind of funny because I don't think they're going to explain it at all in this one in MK11. Which would be kind of, well, I know, I just don't think they're going to explain it.
How does Cabal run fast? You know, it's magic horse shit.
Right, but the idea that he was able to beat Shinnok, the fucking god, with his magical glow.
Cassie's like Spider-Man. Her superpower is that she doesn't give up.
You're right, yeah.
Some power of the heart bullshit.
Yeah, some fucking...
Her heart is really powerful.
Yeah. I bet you they're going to fucking...
Cassie
kill
has
with
the
that
power
set.
of imagination.
They have the power of the glow, and that's why they defeated Shinnok. And no one else could, including the god, Raiden. No one could figure out how to take down Shinnok except for them and their glow.
Yeah, I kind of remember this. There is something in the story that the Cage bloodline is a part of is a human bloodline that exists to take down elder gods. And that's a part of the power that's passed on that Cassie just couldn't like tap into or some shit. I can't remember what part of the story it was, but they do like briefly touch
Mention
on
it, yes,
like
I remember
Raiden
that.
mentioned something about like the Cage
bloodline,
bloodline.
yeah. I remember that.
The keeper of the emerald glow. That's what he says.
Yes.
Got that glow!
And then it directly goes into Wizard of Oz.
Yes! Yes, it does.
It was like a line like that.
And it literally was Green Kick. they added a big backstory to Green Kick.
Oh shit, no darkness!
Because Goro's about to pop in right now.
What?
Oh, you have the head.
No!
He's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Watch
No! I have a head though.
this. Yep.
Well, hold on to this.
Oh, Play-Doh!
Yep.
So we saw this Goro figure.
Yeah, no.
Studio.
It was
this one.
the figure, yes.
The tiny one.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It was about this big, and it had like wires in it, and it was falling apart. It looked super janky because they obviously couldn't have a guy get into a costume. They didn't have the money for this, so they just pretty much hand animated and not mocapped, but stop motion.
Stop motion.
Yeah.
This little toy.
I don't think he had any blood coming out of him when I hit him. He had like no blood.
So, and we also saw the Goro head that was used in the movie.
Yeah.
Which looked pretty good. It looked pretty scary. And they said it changed expressions sometimes because the latex would like melt and move because they're a variety of like weathers.
It changed colors.
It would change colors. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was like that color, and then it just went to like dark brown.
Yeah.
Look at these exploits, boys.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
You just won? You just won Mortal Kombat?
Yeah,
You
he's the
just,
champion.
You just say, oh! at Shang Tsung, he's got a broken jaw.
Yeah, look at his nose.
This one was so awesome.
This was probably one of when it comes to bad guy bosses, I think Shang Tsung was like top notch at back in the
How
day.
nice of Shang to go out of his day to leave his wonderful Netherrealm castle to come meet you down in the funky dank dungeon,
Right?
Yeah.
To end this battle.
Well, he seemed very upset about it. He didn't.
When
really
it
wanna
came to
do
bosses, yeah, at the time for me, he was top.
this. Yeah, he was top. He was top shit, man.
He's like, dude, he'll change into
Anything,
anybody.
and I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
he'll
god,
change
that's
into a
amazing,
boss, dude. That's the best idea for a boss.
right? And I was.
He has a sword.
He has a fatality.
He has a sword.
He has a fatality? But is it the other character's
They never
fatalities?
programmed. It's his own.
Oh, but
They never programmed. They never put it into the game, but it was filmed.
Oh,
He literally cuts your head off with the sword.
that's kind of neat.
Yeah, but it's in the Mugen build because they found the files.
Man, I probably found a couple of those sprites for it.
Yeah, they found the sprites for it. So he does have a fatality.
Steve, are you okay?
This guy's fucking nuts. He's changing all over the place.
Last jaw
He's
Shang
changing
Tsung.
all over the place. All these different characters. I don't know what's going on. So many versions of this asshole. You know what's weird? Getting a grab. Like Oh!
He's floating in midair.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck. Ain't got no low hitbox.
Oh, come on. Stop reading my shit.
Yeah, so what's the grab input in this game?
Forward low punch. But for some reason, you can't
You can't
grab.
grab the computer. The computer will not let you.
Well, it's not even that. Even when you're fighting somebody else and you're pushing forward low punch next to them, if they're not blocking, sometimes you just can't get it. It's weird.
They have to.
They have to be blocking. So it's just an odd stipulation that they have in the game where you just can't grab people sometimes.
It's better that he stays transformed into some dickhead so you can actually get the exploits.
Yeah, that's the only way I can do it.
Like
too.
the hitbox is
Oh, he
changed.
drew out 4 fucking. Oh my god, it's supposed to be 3.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, it was 3.
I think you were just.
You're 3.
I think you were caught in the vortex.
Bro, he
Yeah.
threw out 4. Everybody saw that.
I think you were knee deep in the vortex.
Check the tapes.
No, I think it was 3.
Oh my god.
He didn't add a splash. He didn't do that Street Fighter EX extra fireball bullshit.
I'm gonna go out and say it. I like old Shang Tsung better than young Shang Tsung.
Young Chung Sung?
Young Shang Tsung.
Young Chung Sung.
I like the old one. Whoa! This man did a.
Korean backdash.
Oh shit!
The
He
nice
did
part is that you actually are going to get the the old Shang Tsung in the new MK.
I just,
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
older.
he just doesn't look that intimidating.
Nah, he's not as intimidating, right?
No,
Didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like he was intimidating at all.
no.
Wait.
He looked more intimidating in MK9.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think that's some nostalgia buttholeness coming through. I don't know about
Max,
that.
we are experts.
I don't know.
Why are you even here, Max? Please.
Well, I will agree that his render, like the render that they used to show him, didn't look great.
No, he looked so nice. He looked nice. He
He looked okay. I don't.
Come on,
I think that his appearance in that little video of him like introducing the crypt, I think he's fine, but you're just not seeing him super mad and angry.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is that it's not even him being angry because he's usually never like pissed off or
Yeah.
anything like that.
I think
in
Shang
this-
Tsung is good.
In this, he looks intimidating. He's like evil. It's not exactly angry.
Well, you're using most of your imagination. The guy has about 30 pixels in him.
Look,
Steven.
look how.
He's getting wiggly. He's really scary and he does his dance. He's very scary.
Yeah.
He did it.
You remember on the NES when he died? It took like 7 hours because each character came by it like
Loading.
yes,
Now
loading
loading.
each character to come
Now
out very
now
slowly. That's
loading.
really
Look how
great.
much eviler he looks here.
Is that MK9?
That's MK9.
I don't know.
Fool.
That's some
Which you
person's
say?
render.
Only goal
That's the
in
render
a
from the-
tournament.
Well, that's because he's like angry. He's got a big fire head.
Was.
9,000
Assassination of
Sub-Zeros.
Shang Tsung.
They don't even mention.
Paid a large sum of money by
They don't even
one of
mention the
Shang
Lin
Tsung's wealthy
Kuei
enemies.
That comes
Mission
later.
accomplished, Sub-Zero will collect the fortune and retire from one of his dangerous profession. I think the person that paid him was Quan Chi. Quan Chi paid him to go in the tournament, and that's where he that's where he met Sub-Zero because
This is
or
the render
Scorpion.
from the geek. This looks scarier than the Shang Tsung.
Yeah,
that we
get the
saw.
fuck out of here, Max. What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Get him outta here.
Get him out of
Get him
here!
outta here.
Shang
not
Tsung.
even-
Show the chat, Kenny.
Yeah.
Look at this godlike freaking Shang Tsung. Jeez, man, that thing was scary,
This
bro.
Shang Tsung looks
The-
meaner and scarier
Yeah, and then the new one, dude.
than the new one. The other one, he looks kind of nice.
Oh, look at Sub-Zero. So they got the dark colors in that one. Yeah, the Dark
Well, that was Mortal Kombat 1.
One. We
Really
made it to
quickly.
finals?
Guys, I still think the best ending was Raiden.
Yeah, he got angry.
He didn't get angry. He was just having fun, and he invited all the other gods to come into the tournament to play in the tournament. And then all the other gods started fighting each other, and they blew up the world.
Yeah.
And they were like,
This is have a nice day.
Have a nice day at the end. It was
nice
great.
day.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. It's
So,
like, damn.
Steve, what is your favorite part of MK1?
Favorite part of MK1 has got to be the introduction of Goro.
Okay.
When you first see Goro up like in arcades, you're like, what the fuck is this?
Kenny, what's yours?
The Goro and Shang Tsung. Yeah,
You
the
can
boss.
actually say your Mortal Kombat 1 cabinet if you want.
Yeah. You know what? My
That's
Mortal
funny.
Kombat 1 cabinet. I loved it.
I'd say my favorite part of MK1, and it was when I was a kid, is get over here,
Over here.
And then down to a bitch.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part of this game, and I think my favorite part of most of the Mortal Kombat games.
Oh yeah.
Shit, get over here.
Yeah. You remember in the movie, like it came out of his hand, and it
Well,
was a
dude,
little
it was
bitey
like a,
thing.
it was like a
little-
dinosaur. It was the
Like-
dumbest wit.
It was
that was
so
some
dumb.
That was some
Like,
Paul
and
Anderson.
it tried to bite you.
That was some dumbass Paul Anderson. What if his spear wasn't a spear? What if it's like a dragon snake? And it would like talk to him and shit. And like, baby,
It had teeth. It had teeth.
Dumbest shit, dude.
I remember
That was-
thinking
That's right.
Yeah.
It didn't come out of his. It came out of his.
It came out of his hand.
and it like split.
It was terrible.
Hey, well, you know what,
It
though?
was horrible.
Because I had a child.
What was that shit?
And then Captain went with the crew. But I honestly, ever since I was a kid, I thought it came from his hand.
No, it was under his hand.
Yeah, it was
He
a
shot
spear.
it out of his stupid costume.
Yeah.
But like the worst part is that it
I
looked
always
like
thought it
shit.
came from the hand.
It was all
No,
CG.
But I remember
It was
the
great.
thing. I remember seeing that preview, and I'm like,
What the fuck?
what the fuck? I'm like, the movie
What
looks
the
cool,
fuck?
but that looks very stupid.